How are we doing, my Google Ads enthusiasts? Ever wondered how to maximize your business calls through Google Ads? Well, today we're diving deep into the exciting world of call only campaigns, a powerful strategy used to boost your customer interactions as well as your conversions. But wait, before we jump into the nitty gritty, let's talk about why Google Ad campaigns or Google call only campaigns are a game changer, especially if your goal is to generate phone calls directly from ads. This strategy is tailored just for you. So, imagine with a call only campaign, you'll be allowed to generate high quality leads right from the phone, and those are calls coming into you. Now, that sounds great, doesn't it? Well, with that being said, let's get into it.
All right, so first off, let's clarify what call only campaigns are. So, unlike your regular text ads, these campaigns focus solely on getting users to call your business. So, they're typically ideal for your service orientated industries where a direct conversion a direct conversation can seal the deal. Now, I'm going to go into the Google Ad Campaign interface very, very soon. But when we get into it, you'll be able to see that we actually want to set up a search campaign and we're going to add call only campaign features. These include things such as your phone number, call extension links, site extension links, and we'll be able to create a call ad campaign. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that just now. But before we do that, I just want to take you into the benefits of a call only campaign. And there are those three benefits right there. So first we have instant connection. So prospective customers can reach you instantly, increasing the likelihood of a conversion. So as we know, if I were to send you an email trying to sell you a product, or I were to call you and try and sell your product over the phone, granted I'm able to keep you on the line, the chances of me making a conversion over the phone are much greater than an email because it's a face-to-face interaction and that almost kind of presents a certain pressure to the customer. It poses a pressure to the customer. You're able to convey a certain tone and perspective and a personalized touch to the customer, which all increases the likelihood of a conversion. And that's all through instant connection. And then next we have mobile focus. So there's been a rise of mobile users, obviously, over the past few decades, and they cater specifically to them, ensuring a seamless experience. So we know that in quite a lot of markets, especially when you look at your socioeconomic classes, when you get to a certain level down below on the socioeconomic ladder, some of those people won't have desktops. So they'll have mobile devices, but they won't have desktops. So by using a call only ad campaign, and you're focusing on mobile devices, obviously, you're expanding your target market to a few different socioeconomic classes. And then the last point is your cost effectiveness. So you only pay when someone makes a call, and that makes it way more budget friendly. Now that doesn't convince you that call only campaigns are really good for conversions. This will. So now let's take a look at what has been the most successful channel that connects sales reps to customers. And as you can see, telephones dominate with about 36%. And then we have emails, that is 30%, LinkedIn with 12%, and so forth. Okay? So now that we know this, let's get into the creation of a call only ad campaign. Okay, so let's get into our call only ad campaign. We'll go to our campaign dashboard. This is the dummy account that I've been using this whole time. We're going to create a new campaign. Obviously, we want our objective to be sales because we're trying to push conversions here. And as you can see, the conversion actions come up as a default. If you don't like these conversion actions that you set up previously from other campaigns, you can always add goals if you have more conversion actions set up. If you don't have any conversion actions set up, that's perfectly fine. Create your campaign first, and then create your conversion action and connect it to the campaign you just created. But if you want more on how to set up conversion tracking, then look at my video. I'll leave a link down below in the description for how to set up conversion tracking on Google. Alright? And then for campaign type, we want to select search campaign and obviously phone calls. This is the goal I'm going to set for my campaign. And let me just put in my South African phone number quickly. Cool. We'll click continue. We'll leave the campaign name as is. Start new. Now we want to set conversions as the bidding strategy. Why? Because of the call only ad campaign, my belief is you're trying to push conversions the most. You can also set a target cost per action, which means how much are you willing to pay for a conversion. For now, we're not going to set that up. We want to click next here. And we'll just choose South Africa for the sake of this video. Oh, also remember, untick that because this gives Google more power and more control over your campaign. It will put your ads on other Google search partner networks. We don't want to do that. We just want to be on Google Search Network, and we want all the control. Especially if you're a beginner and you don't understand Google's operating system, you definitely want to unselect that, and you want to have all the control. Alright, and now hopefully this URL, no, that's the wrong URL. Okay, so basically, let me go back here quickly. So basically, here, if you input a URL, this will use AI. As you can see, it's Google's beta AI to create your ad copy for you. I mean, I haven't tested it out yet. Maybe I'll do a video testing out the AI version of Google and the generative AI that it has. But for now, I'd actually just leave this all up to you. You want to be in control over that, especially with your ad copy. It's very sensitive, and a lot of factors can affect your ad copy. It will affect your CTR, your click-through rate. It will affect the amount of calls you get, and as a result, affect the amount of conversions you get. So I'm going to skip this part. But let me get my website URL, Markify. We're just going to use it for the sake of this video. I'm going to enter this URL. We can also generate some keywords after we've entered our URL. And as you can see, obviously, I offer Google Ad services, so it came up with those Google Ad keywords. Now, since I put my phone number in earlier, this has immediately gone to a call ad campaign. And here we can just put our URL in again, our verification URL, and our display path. Now, for your display path, my best tip would be to keep it simple and easy to read. So I'm just going to say Google Ads in my display path. Reason being, if it's too long, if there's too many characters in it, people will probably think it's scam. And there's a lot of phishing and so forth that happens at this point in the year anywhere. So you want to keep it simple, easy to read, and most importantly, make it look reliable. And now we can see our call-only campaign is starting to take shape here. We have our phone number there, or that's my phone number, and that will allow customers to directly be able to get a hold of me. Obviously, the amount of people that actually use this number to call me depends on your headline, on your descriptions. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. Put multiple headlines in, put multiple descriptions in. Obviously, put your business name in. The reason why I say that is that Google will automatically rotate your ads and try and figure out which ad is the best. And you'll be able to figure out which ad is the best after you look at the metrics of each ad, and you'll be able to do bid adjustments to focus more on those ads that bring you a bit more bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. Okay? Something very important, a tracking template. Input a tracking template. Track all the phone calls that you get. You'll also be able to do this if you set up conversion tracking through Tag Manager and Analytics, of course. But this is very important to keep track of your call campaigns and see how many calls you get and how many conversions you get as a result of those calls. But that is essentially how to create a call ad campaign. My best tips for you is use call extensions, so they'll complement your ads and they'll give users ways to reach you. So that's probably the most important tip I can give you. Use call extensions. Secondly, I mentioned this already, track your calls. You can use a bunch of tools to monitor your call durations and the overall quality of your calls, and this will allow you to improve your marketing. And then again, I mentioned this already, but test different ad variations. Okay? Things to ignore, or not to ignore, but warning signs and things that you should avoid is ignoring mobile optimization. As I said previously, this is targeting specifically the mobile market, so you want to optimize all of your ad copies for a mobile device. That's extremely important and will have an effect on every single one of your metrics. Okay? And then the next thing to avoid is poor call management. If you're running an ad campaign, make sure there's always someone available. And if you can't ensure that there's someone available 24/7, you can just go into your campaign, go to campaign settings and select scheduling. So I only want my campaigns to run from 9 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the afternoon to ensure you don't miss any calls. Every call you missed is a missed opportunity. Alright? But other than that, that's basically it on your call ad campaigns. So to wrap up, call-only campaigns are a fantastic way to drive direct calls and boost your business. But remember, the key is to craft compelling ads, target the right audience, and continually optimize your strategy. However, if you are looking to take your Google Ads to the next level, I'd love to help you manage your campaign. And I'll just take 15% of the gross income generated specifically from the ad campaigns But if you don't want to do that, you can always just set up a meeting with me for free. I can give you some tips on how to optimize your campaign, or if you're just getting started, I can give you tips there as well. But if you want all that help, visit my website Markiplier. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Otherwise, subscribe, like this video for more content. But thanks for watching and happy advertising.